Hey guys, how are you? Alright, we're just going to jump right into this. So we're doing waving through a window to start. To start off, everyone will be facing forward. I'm seeing the gentleman in the center and the females surrounding on the side. And we will start right away. So we're starting facing forward, and when the music starts, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the first two rows will go first. And the first movement is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, so that'll be the first two rows. Then there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. I used to slam on the break. So the second row will go on the second count of 5. So it'll be first two rows, then the last row. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. I used to slam on the break. Alright? So moving forward, I used to slam on the break. The first two rows again will step towards the soloist. So everyone's going to be facing towards the middle. So it depends on which side you're on. So you may turn this way, you may turn this way. Depends on what side you're on. But you should be facing towards the center, which is where the soloist will be, probably on the second riser in the middle. Okay? So everyone is facing towards the center. I used to slam on the break. On break, the first two rows again will step forward, their heads down. They will step forward with their back leg. I used to slam on the break. Okay? That's the first two rows. Then the following rows will step on. I used to slam on the break before I even turned. Okay? So I used to slam on the break, and your head comes up before I even turn the key. Alright? Before I make a mistake, you're going to step and face the opposite way. So if I'm on the stage left, I'm going to step here. Okay, so we have, I used to slam on the break before I even turn the key, hit before I make a mistake. Alright, then we're facing at a 45-degree angle. And you're either turning towards the left or towards the right. Okay? So we have, I used to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, hit before I make. Alright? On mistake, you're going to lead with your outside arm. So if I'm on stage left, it's my right arm. If I'm on stage left, it's my left arm. Alright? Before I make a mistake, hit. So it's just out, in. And it's kind of like a broken wrist. Alright, so we have, before I make a mistake, it kind of just goes out like this. Doing a little closer, out here, so like it's a broken wrist. I say broken because it's flexed, but I always say break your wrists, okay? That's one term you'll hear from me a lot. Before I make a mistake, and the girls will do, hit before I leave with the worst of me. So we have hit before I leave with the worst of me. Or we have, before I make a mistake, hit before I leave with the worst of me. That's for stage right. Okay, so we're at a 45-degree angle, so you can see those arms going up and dropping. Before I leave with, so we have hit before I leave with the worst of me. Or hit before I leave with the worst of me. Alright? Guys will do, if I'm on stage left, I will reach with my right hand. If I'm on stage right, I will read with my left hand. So stage left, right hand, stage right, left hand. If you have any questions on what stage right and stage left mean, please ask somebody. So that is, before I make a mistake, everyone does that. Gentlemen do. Hit before I leave with the worst of me. Hit before I leave with the worst of me. So that's on the beat before you say, before I leave with the worst of me. So hit before I leave with the worst of me. And see how I kind of hit before I lead. Kind of snaps on lead. Alright, your palms facing up. Lead with the worst of me. Then everyone should be facing forward. So girls are hit before I leave with the worst of me and forward. Alright? So, moving forward, everyone will do the next part. For give them no reason to stare. Alright, we're going to do, 1 second. On them. So we're turning, give them no reason to stare, hit. So we have, give them no reason to stare, hit. Then hit no slipping up if you slip away. That's everybody. So we have, give them no reason to stare, hit. I'm sorry. Give them no reason to stare, hit. No slipping up if you slip away. Alright, so we have, again, give them no reason to stare. No slipping up if you slip away. Does that make sense? So again, give them no reason to stare. Hit. No slipping up if you slip away. And that is your palms are in blades and facing to the back. So give them no reason to stare. No slipping up if you slip away. Okay? Then from here we're going to do, so I got nothing to share. And everyone is going to be facing towards the audience, facing stage left. And then from there, we're going to have a set change. So that if you slip away. And then we're going to have a set change, so men will be all in the front and women will be paired with the men in the front. And then the remaining females will be in the back, a couple of rows. So now we are at, give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. Hey, so I got nothing to share. Then you move, I'm sorry, so I missed that part. So we have, give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to reach. Hit, down. No, I got nothing to say. And then we're into step out of the sun. So now we are at, that's when you move to, so I got nothing to say. That's when you move to the couples in the front and then the remaining females in the back. So moving forward, let me actually. So we are at measure 21, at step out, step out. It's very important that with these next moves that you follow what my head does because it is part of the movement and it's important. It's always important to watch what my entire body is doing, not just my arms, because if I give you a move like this, okay, I'm never going to just give you a move like that. It's probably going to be something like this. Okay? Always. Constantly. Never something dull, just like, okay? We don't want that. That's no fun. Alright, so we have, so I got nothing to say, hit, step out of the sun. Okay, so that's for everybody. So we have hit, step out of the sun. Okay? From here, hit, step out of the sun. If you keep getting burned, hit, turn. So, again, we have hit, step out of the sun. If you keep getting burned, and turn. And that's your right hand going up on burn. So again, we have hit, step out of the sun. If you keep getting burned, hit. So we drop down and then go around the face. Palm out. So a little closer. Hit, step out of the sun. If you keep getting burned, down, around. And then leads us right back into step out of the sun because you learn. Okay, so again, a sequence. Step out of the sun. If you keep getting burned, down, around, and next. Moving forward. We're going to cross our right leg over our left leg. Hit, step, out, step. Okay, so hit, step, out, step. Alright, from there, the men are going to do hit, step out of the sun because you learned. The women are going to do hit, step out of the sun because you learn. Sorry, 1 second. Don't do that, girls. Instead, do this. Guys, we're gonna do step out of the sun because you learn. Okay? Girls, we're gonna do hit, step out of the sun because you learned. Okay? So, hit, step out of the sun because you learn. So, hit, step out of the sun because you learn. That makes sense? If you have any questions, just let me know. Sorry, this is a little awkward for me too. I used to always teach you in person and not on a video camera, so I'm probably moving very fast. Just rewind it to learn. Remember always right, left. Okay, it's mirrored. I apologize. If you want me to send it from the back, I can do that as well. So we have guys, step out of the sun because you learn. Girls are step out of the sun because you learn. Okay? So we are at measure 27. Pause this and start a new one. Actually, let me just show you one more time the girls and guys do for that part. So we have step, guys, because you learn. Girls, step out of the sun because you learn. Alright? Pausing this one. Next, so we have because you learned. Alright, then everybody's going to do because you learned. Be right, left, hit, up. So we have step out of the sun because you learned. Because you learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Always be more than I've always been. Okay? Cousin tap, tap, that'll be a ripple. So it'll be from left to right. Cousin 1, 2, 3. It'll be cousin tap, tap, tapping on the, and it's just over. Cousin tap, tap, tapping on the glass. Alright, actually we're going to step and face forward. Cousin tap, tap, tapping on the glass. Alright, then everyone will do waving through a window. Eye. Waving through a window. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then it comes up. Hold on. Waving through a window. Eye. Closer. Here, 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 and down. Waving through a window. Eye. Okay? That's everybody. So you're just grabbing your right, forearm with your left hand, and your wrist is broken. Broken here, 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 and down. Okay? So you're waving through a window. Eye. Alright? Now we are at try to speak, but no one can hear. And that is the front 2 rows, so that it's men and women couples. So they're going to cross each other, men behind the women, women in front of the men. So depending on what side, the women should be on the left side, men should be on the right. So women are going to do waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear. So we have try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear. Cause I'm watch, watch, watch. So men are just opposite. Men are left and around, hit, and then right and around, hit. Okay, so it's just opposite for men, opposite for women. And that's the first should be the first 2 rows on the floor. So that's that part again. Women waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. Men waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear. Bye-bye. Okay. Pause this for a minute.